you gave the indication tonight that saguaros were going to be protected. But when checking the biological study, particularly your request, you gave a 6-point criteria for protecting the saguaros. But it's actually a manual for removing saguaros. This is really sad. We are at the potential to see 885 acres seriously bladed, including old-growth saguaros. And this is the key words here. If a saguaro is leaning 5 degrees or more from perpendicular, it's an imminent demise. It can be removed. You can't eyeball, you can't see it. That is a subjective measure. Anybody can go out there and say, it's gone. The other one, presence of arms that have fallen off. We know in the desert with the drought, trees shed parts of themselves. Saguaros do the same thing. It doesn't mean imminent demise. He does have one good one, and that's evidence of necrosis. That is serious. That is fungus. Fungus lives forever, but everything else doesn't. And this is basically saying, it's all dying, we can remove it. My very favorite one is discoloration due to severe sunburn. That's going to remove all the old-growth saguaro. This is awful. In fact, was driving through Ward Valley with my husband yesterday. He says, oh my gosh, most of the saguaros just planted the median are leaning a little. These are young saguaros, and they're a little lighter on one side than they are. That severe is a subjective measure. This is really bad scientist, and I'm a biologist. Okay, the last one, holes or damage by wildlife in areas that are vital to overall structural support. Keyword here is vital. That's subjective. How many of you have seen the saguaros with all their holes? The saguaros are homes, they're habitat. And we've been talking a lot about water tonight. Water is held in these saguaros. It helps with the runoff and the flooding. Saguaros are 95% water. These are iconic images of our state. This is a manual in the biological study on how to remove saguaros, not protect them. I would love to hear about how you're going to protect them, but this is how to remove them. And if none of these work, in the fine print, a page over, it says, maintain significant vegetation. Again, significance keyword. If they have any of those other problems and not significant, they don't have to address them. They don't have to get a permit. They can just shred them.